so awesome to be here with you again.
I'm going up here.
Last time we got up here, we got a chance to show you Savathun, the
Let's
Witch
go.
Queen, and her majestic throne world.
Since then, it's been a wild year for Destiny.
You returned to the original Loot Cave to reclaim the fabled Gallarhorn.
Then, you exorcised an ancient evil from a hive queen, so you could put it inside a grenade launcher.
Yeah, baby.
And now, you've been spending the past few weeks cleansing a derelict Leviathan from its twisted nightmares.
Of course.
In fact, the last year has been the best.
You're a Titan loving the
we've
game so
ever
far?
had in Destiny.
Hey, love to hear
I
that,
hope you
Big
can
Red.
feel
Love
it
to
as
hear
well.
that.
And seeing this kind of
I'm
reaction
switching to a
from our
Titan
community,
next season.
it's
So
both
in like an
humbling
hour, I'm switching
and
to a Titan.
inspiring.
Because our team here at Bungie,
Yo, Heart
we're not
Robin
just
was good.
developers, we're
Sean
also
was good,
guardians.
brother. Yeah, I haven't
We're
live streamed in a
trying to
minute. Life
build
has been
what
crazy,
we
man.
love to play in Destiny, and that's what brought each one of us here. Brought us not only to
With
Bungie,
work and everything,
but
life
also
has been
brought
crazy.
all of us
I'm like,
to
I'm
this
working right
final
now, but
showdown
screw it. People
between
can wait.
light and darkness.
So, without further ado,
Yeah.
this is the beginning of the end. This is Lightfall.
This is Lightfall. Yo, is my camera good up here, or should I drop it? Oh, I'll be quiet. What is this? This is the last.
They see this glorious end, they will come for us.
Ninja Turtles, baby.
To savor the fruitless struggle to its last drop.
Wait, that was Callus? Is that Callus?
They are.
Right to the pyramid.
Let them come and see.
Who mans was that?
Our shame reveal what they do then.
Oh.
Unshackled from hope.
New subclass, baby.
Is who they are. Because only in the end are we free.
The corruption subclass. Lightfall. Oh.
I've seen that thing 100 times now, and every time I see it, I still kind of get goosebumps.
Instantly, I had chills. It's all here. It's all happening now. Things are finally coming to a head.
Thematically, we
New
really
subclass
have been honing in on
100%
that kind of
confirmed, ladies and
bombastic,
gents. Let's
big
go.
set piece approach.
It's
Let's
going to be
go.
over-the-top action, adrenaline pumping. Like,
I mean,
the
we
whole
already knew
time.
from the leak, right?
This is
The leak
really
on
kicking off
ArtStation,
the
but
conclusion
now
to
it's
the Light and Dark
confirmed.
saga, where we finally face down this foe that we've been anticipating facing for so long. It's pushing it to 11.
Yeah, Sean, it looks great, man. I'm geeked,
We've
bro.
been hinting at this malicious force in the darkness that's been our enemy behind a lot of our conflicts. We revealed that enemy, we put a name on it and put a face on it, and that enemy is the Witness. And the Witness is coming with its newly empowered disciple, Callus.
Callus is really crash landing with a new and more powerful army than ever before. They've got new powers, they've got new
Look at the
armor,
new
they've got
cabal.
tormentors to join their ranks that are going to be bigger and badder enemies than we've
Like,
ever
bro,
faced.
what is
Callus
that?
is taking that army that he's bringing with him to be the harbinger of the Witness's doom.
Oh, baby.
This is such a pivotal moment for Destiny. Everyone is coming to have a last stand with Callus and the Witness to really avoid the next collapse, something that we've been trying to avoid ever since Destiny 1.
Oh my gosh. We back scrapping with the Cabal, baby. This time we scrapping with the
We
Loyalists.
see in the trailer that we're headed to Neptune, and on Neptune there's been this hidden city called Neomuna where an alternate version of humanity has been blooming since
We
the
going to
collapse.
Neptune?
Neomuna is the capital city of Neptune. It's a giant metropolis that we were completely unaware existed until
I thought
now.
that was like
What's
Earth.
interesting and exciting to me about this place is that it's pristine, it's new. It's not like a lot of the places that we've explored previously in Destiny. exploring that space is very, very cool.
There's so much new stuff to discover in Neomuna and in Neptune. And also I saw some new characters
Neptune?
there. I'm really excited to
Yeah,
get
who
to
was-
know
who was
Cloud
older?
Striders
Who was this
and
dude?
their story.
Did she say a Cloud
Cloud
Strider?
Striders can be compared to Guardians. They're both protectors of a civilization that's potentially under threat.
We got new
But
homies?
Guardians were chosen. It's their duty to protect humanity.
Yo.
Cloud Striders have chosen to protect their people.
There's
Yo.
like an awesome opportunity for the Guardians to learn from the Cloud Striders and their way of living and
The
their
Cloud
philosophy
Striders?
of life.
So we've got the newness of that city, the newness of the Cloud Striders that we've never been aware of.
And then, of course, you get a glimpse of this green energy. I wonder what that is.
Like, what are we calling it?
Strand is the new darkness power that we
Strand.
discovered here. Something that's unique about Strand, unlike any of
Strand.
these other powers we've ever
Confirmed.
had before.
It's not corruption,
when you
it's
play
Strand,
through
baby.
Lightfall, you are discovering this power for the first time. No
Let's
one
go.
in the universe ever in the history of Destiny has used Strand before.
This is the Guardian discovering darkness on their own and learning how to shape it and manipulate it and use it against Callus and his forces and, you know, have fun in the new urban environment. of
Spider-Man
Neomuna.
confirmed?
You
What's
are
up,
really
bro?
gonna have to prepare yourself for a wild ride.
We just
I'm
got
ready.
a glimpse of our new destination, Neomuna. Our
Neomuna.
new foe, Callus
Neptune.
and the Shadow Legion, paired with the Witness, and a very brief glimpse at Strand, but that's just barely scratching the surface of what this release has to offer.
My eyes about to pop out my
what,
head.
what we've just seen in that trailer is just the tip of the iceberg, and we've got a whole lot more we're excited to show you
Oh,
coming
talk
up.
to me nice, baby. Talk to me nice, baby.
Last
I'm
year,
sweating.
we wanted to return to
My
our
forehead look
studio's
huge.
roots in creating some of the
Yo,
best
Lamont, what's
shooter
good, man?
campaigns
What's
in
good?
the
No,
industry.
I'm not getting back
That's
on
been our
road, homie.
legacy since Halo. And we tried to push that front
Destiny
and
2 moving
center
forward,
in the
man.
Witch Queen.
It's free to play.
And it's
Download
about
it and check it
more
out.
than just guns, but creating an adventure in a handcrafted world full of
Oh my
surprises.
gosh, I'm geeked.
Then we added the legendary campaign
I'm so
option.
geeked.
Because great combat needs to
heck is
challenge
this?
you,
Oh.
to test your thumb skill, your tactics, and your build crafting.
And we heard loud
Texting
and
clients
clear
back, by the way.
that you want more of that. In fact, 2 out of every 3 players that completed the Witch Queen campaign did it on Legendary.
Dang.
You tested yourself against the Witch Queen and her
Legendary
Lucent
was
Hive
popular.
and rose to that challenge. And then you let us know it was one of the best shooter experiences that we've ever made.
So with Lightfall, we want to push that even further.
Okay.
We want to give you the best Bungie action experience that we can create
Okay.
with the brand new Lightfall campaign.
Yeah. My clients can wait.
Lightfall is going to change the way that our players move, fight, and explore everywhere in Destiny.
Neptune is this fantastic destination. The capital city of Neomuna is a really fun
Neomuna,
place
that's
to
such a
explore.
dope
And it's
name.
this bright neon metropolis. There's a harbor, office buildings, an arcade.
You play both? That's
This
what's
is
up.
a
That's what's
city
up.
that we've
How's
made,
Rocco been?
and using Strand to traverse through it and explore it, it's going to be so exciting.
We are
There's some places
traversing
that
through a city,
once you
dude.
whip out that grappling hook,
Oh
you're going to
my
be able to
gosh.
explore and get to places that you couldn't before.
Look at that up there. I wonder if I can
Look at that.
grapple
Is that
through
a
there.
SMG?
I'm
No,
going to
I
be
think
a
that was
kid
AR.
in a candy store.
Oh my gosh. This game keeps getting better.
It's not a city that is collapsed. It is a city that has lived through the collapse.
Neptune now has to deal with the cloak being pulled back and then being revealed to the world and are now central of the conflict.
Callus has taken his capital ship and just like planted it right down in part of the city, and it's Cabal-occupied territory. It's a city under
What?
siege. You've got this infiltrator vibe at times where you feel like a tactical team going into a skyscraper. You're dealing with Cabal
is
roadblocks
crazy.
and patrols all throughout the city.
This is so crazy to me.
The Shadow Legion, they provide that like characteristic Cabal brute strength. They're all about like volatility and power, and they've been enhanced now by pyramid technology. They
This
have
is
these suppression
crazy,
devices
dude.
that can
What?
take away some of your super, or take away some of your abilities. And then they fight alongside these terrifying new pyramid units called Tormentors.
Tormentors.
As part of
Bro,
his
they ain't got no
discipleship to
head.
the Witness, Callus has been upgraded. And so the Tormentors that they've brought in are these impossibly huge, unstoppable behemoths.
Those are creepy.
They wield scythes. They can attack from a distance. They can bring you in close. They can drain your very life force from you. They are basically embodiments of terror.
It's like a boss
They're creepy.
character within the battlefield. Your
That is
stomach
creepy.
drops. You're like, okay, I'm playing through, I'm having fun, I'm popping heads, doing this thing, and then boom, there it is.
We've got
what?
all the new stuff going into the game. Strand, Tormentors, Shadow Legion,
fusion
cool
rifle.
new environment. These are
The
all
grapple.
great setting for a new legendary
Yo,
campaign.
that's
and we're
gonna
still
be
making
useful in the
sure that we
raid.
go through
I can
and
promise
we
you.
tweak and tune and we balance the encounters to have that right challenging level of difficulty for players.
The Legendary campaign was a huge hit coming out of the Witch Queen. It was the first time we had done that sort of elected difficulty where you could really test your skill and test your power. And so we're going to bring that back for Lightfall.
Of
Dang,
course,
this homie
we're
keep
still
getting
going to
clapped.
have that higher reward tier, and we still want to make sure that you get that inside track towards being raid ready.
Everyone back at the studio.
That's
is
gonna be a
so
big
hard
mechanic in the
work
raid, I
on
already know,
Lightfall,
dude.
Putting in the details and making this whole release come alive and continue to surprise and delight players. I am so excited to get this out.
Lightfall is unlike anything players have seen before in Destiny, and it's
Dude,
another step
what?
that sends you hurtling to the conclusion of the Light and Dark saga.
Dude, what is going on? Look at Strand, bro. Oh my gosh, Strand is crazy.
Come on. Amazing.
Those
I'm
sound
super
effects
excited
is
to
dope.
dive into Strand and talk about all the new stuff that we just saw.
Strand, like Stasis, is a power from the darkness. Unlike our light abilities, which are all about creation, darkness is more about consciousness.
Strand is psychic energy that forms this extra dimension, or this sort of matrix that connects everything together, connects all living beings and all minds. And you, the Guardian, are sort of gaining the knowledge and gaining the power to peer into this alternate psychic universe and begin to pull at these threads and tug at these wires that are connecting all these living beings.
When
We're
Guardians
universal
learn how to
manipulators?
use Strand, it's almost like this third eye opens up. It's about peeling back the curtain of reality, taking those connections and then weaving them into new objects.
We are officially
and
Doctor
it's pretty cool
Strange.
to see them come together. Like,
That's
it's
dope.
always been
That is
there.
dope.
And now that we can tap into it, we can use it for our benefit, whether it's through movement or through damage.
Strand has a grappling hook. Since you're seeing into this cosmic web, you are able to grapple at any point because the cosmic web exists everywhere. Even if there's not an object there, it will hook on to that web and pull you forward. It's just taking that idea to the next level, putting that
The
destiny spin on it.
Yep. The grappling hook initially started as part of the Hunter's Kit, right? They're all about fluid movement, rapidly traversing space, and being very agile. But as we were developing, it's like, oh man, this feels like it's too much fun to just keep it to one class, right?
I would be hurt if it was just
So
Hunter
we made the
exclusive.
call to expand
Look at
this
this.
super cool new ability.
Bro, we about to be
across all three
grappling
classes.
around the map. Come on, man.
On the design side,
is
we wanted to come
That
up
is
with
so
how
dirty.
each of the classes interpreted this additional psychic dimension, like in their
I can't
own
even message
way.
my clients back right now.
So
They're
the
just gonna have to wait.
Warlock,
I'm sorry.
they're the telekinetic master of Strand. So they're going to be able to telepathically reach into the Strand dimension, pull matter out, and weave it into this big barrage of these Strand missiles. Wherever they land,
We
these
are literally
missiles
Doctor
actually
Strange
going
now.
to unravel, sort of reweave themselves into a new form.
With the Titan, you're able to weave these claws and do an area of damage around you, spinning and slashing.
The super I think I'm most
I'm
excited
sweating.
for is the Hunter rope dart super.
I'm sweating.
The Hunter does a flip and weaves these strands into this rope dart and is swinging it as they're kind of
Hey,
moving
he got the
around.
J's on. What's up?
The first time I saw that, even in its kind of like rough state, it just blew my mind.
That's gonna be dirty.
We've learned
Hey,
a lot
Drizzy,
from
you
creating
already
our
know,
other
bro. Al is
subclasses,
going to
and we've
stay
taken
off the
those
map with the
learnings
grapple.
about combat, about movement, about build
Yo,
crafting.
Sean, and the Crucible is
We've
gonna
put
be
that all in
dirty,
Strand,
man.
and I'm so
Think about all
excited
the
to
trick
see
shots,
where
dude. Oh my
players
gosh,
take
I'm gonna
it
be on
once it's
TikTok
out
getting
there in the
clapped.
wild.
Dude, what? Look, they stuck in the air, bro. We are literally Doctor Strange and Spider-Man. We are literally Doctor Strange.
Destiny is a
man.
game that gets even better when you play with your friends. We want to create communities that are welcoming, inclusive, and that let you bring
I
your
can
old
hug these
friends
dudes right now.
and make new ones. And since last year, Over 5 million new Guardians have joined our ranks.
Dang, 5
We
million?
believe that there are still millions more of your friends that would love to play Destiny with you. And the things that you want to see us improve in Destiny are also exactly what's going to make it easier to convince your friends to come and check out the game.
It should be easier
Lamont, you're stuck at
to create
12-14?
custom, incredible builds.
Holla
Easier
at
to
me,
find
man.
people
I'll help
to
you
play
get up.
with.
I'll help you get up to
Easier to swap
the new
from
cap.
being that boss melting, storm chaser wielding, falling star juggernaut, right into that ultimate yee-hawing, dead man's tail shooting, Titan's rampart crutching sentinel.
And if none of what Joe just said makes sense to you,
Rampart,
we want
man,
to fix that too. Because it's not about removing the depth that makes Destiny so great. It's instead about allowing everyone to dive deeper with ease.
The changes we're making to make Destiny easier to come into, changes to how you build your characters, changes to how you
Loadouts
see what there is
confirmed.
to do.
We
and
can
what
now
there is to
save
accomplish.
loadouts, finally.
And in the year ahead, we're actually making it
Hey,
easier
ow.
to form groups in Destiny so you can go and do some of the greatest content that Destiny has to offer.
All
We
the
got
teams
loadouts.
are working together
Loadouts
to
confirmed. Did y'all
build
see
this
that?
experience, and so that's what's really exciting.
We keep on hearing from players like, hey, unless I have a friend to play with, I don't know what to do. And so what we're trying to give them is like, hey, here's a path to follow. Guardian ranks are basically like a knowledge ladder. We actually progress you through 11 ranks. And it's really like heavily focusing on like exposing players to all the systems of Destiny.
At some point, the story about you as a Guardian involves other Guardians and what they think about you. That is just a whole new dimension of your journey through Destiny that we've never really explored before. When you show up in the tower and you see that person who's at one of the highest ranks, you're gonna know that you're looking at a player who's actually really demonstrated mastery of many of the
Driz,
different activities
Al's gonna
in
be a
Destiny.
content machine, bro.
Not just from our perspective, but from the perspective of other players. Some of the higher
Why they look so
Guardian
aggressive?
ranks
They look
will
scary.
actually be asking for you to step up, to actually rise to the occasion and prove to other Guardians that you are a strong player and a strong leader.
A lot of people have groups that they already play with, but
Hey,
this
Dre,
will
that's
really
how
provide
we
people
feel when
the
we're trying to teach
opportunity
Al,
be
bro.
recognized for helping other people learn the game, but also provide more people to play with on a regular basis.
In the year of Lightfall, we're going to actually be investing in building a looking for group system in Destiny itself. You'll be able to look for other players, you'll be able to find groups that are looking for players.
I'm so excited about being able to form groups in the next coming year because it can be really hard to get through some of the hard content solo, and making it so much easier to find people to play with is just going to
It's
make
taking them 10
getting
years,
into
but hey, at
Destiny
least they
and
getting it
doing
in,
awesome
right?
content so much easier.
And
Bungie, I love y'all,
They'll be able
man.
to say, this
I'm
is a
about to
player
cry.
who I can
about
trust
to
to lead
cry.
me through the new raid. I want to join their group. Or they can say, these are players who are new to the activity. I want to take them for that first raid because that'll be a great experience for them and a valuable experience for me as a leader.
It's really going to help players come together and understand each other better when they've never met before. It's going to make the game so much more social, and I think that it's going to really make Destiny players feel like they're on one team.
So commendations is a feature that you'll experience towards the end of an activity. So you end the activity now and you get to see the screen that has all the people you played with. You can click on one of the Guardians and choose what experience
like
you
a
had with
ranking
them. So
system
like, were they
or a
good
rating
team
system?
player? Were they fun to play with?
There's no better way to actually show how good a
what?
person is as a teammate or as a leader than to have other players say, this person's a great teammate, this person's a great leader. It's really a system that's designed to let players show appreciation for each other.
Also, using the commendation system, people are going to be able to say, like, hey, this person as a good leader, and looking at the Guardian rank system, they have a lot of experience. It's going to be, oh, that's the person I want to help me get through this hard content that I've been
Sean,
struggling
they're putting
with.
a bunch of good features in,
Social
right,
games
homie?
like Destiny
Gotta head out,
give
dude.
you an opportunity
Sean,
to
it's
really
nice.
connect
It's
with
nice
other
talking to you,
people
man.
and do things together.
You know you're
and
always
get
welcome
to know
around
each
here,
other.
brother.
And
I
with
love
a
you, man. Have a
system
great
like
day.
LFG, you're making it so that more people can get that experience started than ever before.
Both the loadout screen and the mod manager are completely new features.
The mod manager is meant to make build construction Destiny a lot easier.
We all love our fashion
Thank
game.
you.
Fashion game's amazing. And so we're gonna take what we did for the fashion game and we're bringing it to the Buildcraft game. There's gonna be one screen where you can go to and do your entire loadout for your character. It's gonna be amazing.
So you'll be able to save the build that you've put together as a loadout and then switch between those things
Dre, you said you're
as
nervous.
you're going from activity to activity.
Yeah,
What
I
you
feel
nervous
like
for,
with
bro?
The new release
You'll
of
be
Destiny
fine.
and the
You'll finally be able to let
system
people know how
mixed
you
with
feel about
Guardian
them,
ranks,
though.
we're
I
giving
know some people be
players
making you
even
mad.
new aspirations. It isn't going to be just about power level. It won't just
So
be
you
about
can be like, he
gear.
was
It's
selfish.
also going to be about that Guardian
That
rank.
booty
It's
hole.
going to be about
You know what
those
I'm saying?
commendations. It's
Lamont,
all the
this
ways
comes
that
out in
we're bringing
2023.
players together.
Lightfall releases, I think, February 2023. Or there isn't a date yet. I don't know. But 2023 for sure. And I could not be more excited.
So today, we are also launching a brand new season of Destiny 2. And as we've evolved our seasons over the years, we've learned a lot. And I think we've been able to deliver some amazing character moments and events for the community.
We're long past the era of
The
content
loadout
drops.
idea is sexy.
Instead, there are exciting story and events happening in Destiny almost every week, year-round.
Facts.
And we're not slowing down.
I know y'all not.
Each season,
because I love
we
y'all.
want to keep raising the bar for narrative experiences.
He's like a
in any
beautiful
live
egg.
game. We want to keep pushing to create unexpected adventures that'll make every season of Destiny unique. And
Dre
we
just
want to
got
keep
my kneecap
listening
sweating, bro.
and learning from you, the Destiny community, so that we can create the strongest seasons of any live service.
Because the witness is coming. And if we want to survive, we need a crew. We need to enrich our defenses. If you're feeling surly, maybe even loot our enemies.
We may even need to find a captain to join us on our next adventure in the Season of Plunder.
Season of Plunder. Oh, Mithrax.
Aramis has broken free. The old crew's now really under her command.
I've read about them. What is the human word?
Pirates. The full vanguard should be rallied to deal with these outlaws.
Hey, Spider back. Hey, Spider was the homie.
Anchors away.
Spider was my homie. Season of Plunder.
Go show those pirates what happens when they crush Spiderhead.
Me. My man charged the punch up.
Got ammunition, Guardian.
Oh, this is the activity we're about to play today.
Time to blow this.
That's the new super. Yo, the armor set kind of dirty. What is that? That's a fusion. That was the Titan dodge. That shot is dirty.
You got the goods, Guardian.
That Warlock uppercut was dirty.
Sorry, getting a little swept up in all this adventuring.
Dog. Dog, did y'all see that?
What
Teleporting
are
the
you
uppercut.
most excited about for Season
Did
of
y'all see?
Plunder?
Pirates.
The Warlock thing. Yo, yeah, I'm on
This
this.
season we said, what
I'm
if
on
we
this all
just
day,
go
cuz.
to the stars and dig up buried treasure?
Hey,
We are
ow.
unearthing a
I
lot of
went there, dog. I
mysteries
went
and
there.
secrets. We're swashbuckling onto enemy spaceships. And then we're also learning a lot of things about some of our favorite characters.
We're gonna have an adventure this season.
Season of Plunder kicks off with
So they
Aramis
woke
being
Aramis
freed from
up.
her icy prison. She's collected old, fallen crews of pirates and rogue cabal together in order to hunt down mysterious relics and treasures.
It's time to meet your end.
So Guardians are tasked with stopping Aramis from collecting these relics. And in order to do that, you have to create your own crew of shady dealers and backroom brokers.
Drifter, Mithrax, Ido, and Spider are going to be helping you.
Anchors away. Ready when you are, Captain.
That's the beginning of Season of Plunder. What you're going to be doing is forming a pirate crew of your own. You're going to fill it with different crew members that you can recruit over the course of the
Al,
season.
you hear that we
Drifter
get to
is
be
going to toss you the
pirates?
keys to your
Hey,
personal
Al, this the
cache.
closest you're gonna
Then
get to
you're
One
just going
Piece,
to
baby.
set out into the stars and do cool pirate stuff.
So excited.
We get to be Monkey D. me hit them cats. My come on.
This season, we have multiple brand new activities coming that will really give you a sense of being on a pirate adventure. One of the mainstays of this season is a new 6-player offensive called Catch Crash.
When I saw the concept for the catch with the big mainsails on it, I just said, oh my God, this will be a fun
Dre,
season.
super clean. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating. I'm sweating, dude.
Just like seeing Catch Crash
trying to,
through
like,
the different iterations,
stay quiet,
like
too,
fighting on the deck
Nia's
of the
asleep.
ship.
You get to become
But,
your
dude.
own ammunition and
What am I supposed
launch
to do?
yourself from a cannon to
Look
the
at
other
that
ship.
cannon.
And you are the weapon, so you're gonna go mess them up.
The second big activity we have coming this season is called Expedition.
Oh, we got 2 activities. Let's
You're
go.
going to be guiding a massive drill that's looking for this buried, hidden pirate treasure, and you're going to have to be fending off of all these pirate crews trying to protect their hoards. And then our final
I
new
need the
activity
loot,
coming
baby.
this season is what we're calling pirate hideouts.
We have so many like different little maps that you can piece together fragments of this season, and they lead you to the lair of the pirate lord, right? Their hideout.
These are their caves.
Yeah,
where they're
we
hoarding
One
all
Piece
of their
now.
amazing
For
treasures
real.
and their mysterious relics.
These relics
Since you're part of
are
my crew,
mysterious objects of
I'm
dark
Shanks,
power,
man, so,
and they're all over the system. We don't know exactly what it is they do yet, but if Aramis is trying to collect them, it's nothing good.
You'll be on today too, Big Red. Let's go. Let's go, baby. What do
Taking
you
the
play on
opportunity
PC
to
console?
line the ARC 3.0 update with the fall, and it just ended up working out perfectly because you got all the simple ARC weaponry and the ARC shielded captains. It feels right with that release, almost like we planned it.
Arc is a damage type that's about proximity, right? It's about going fast up into your enemy's faces and like deleting them. It's the damage type for people that want to hold W. You don't want to retreat.
Unbridled aggression to the max.
Hunter is really about close range action, being fluid and dynamic and agile, evasive. So we're gonna give
On
Arc Hunter a
PC?
new
Gotcha,
super.
gotcha. I'm on
We call it Gathering
console,
Storm,
man.
Where you summon your Arc Staff, like twirl it above your head, and then launch it out, and then it will embed into the ground or into like bosses or mini bosses or champions and jolt them. Like a big lightning strike will strike the staff and overcharge it. And while that staff is overcharged, it'll start Tesla coiling little lightning bolts out at nearby enemies. Warlock is kind of this elemental conduit. You are a class that will turn yourself into lightning. You will create things out of lightning. Previously, we had this exotic armor piece called Getaway Artist, where you consume your grenade and it'll make a what we call a sentient arc soul that fires faster and does more damage as a result. So we decided to roll that into base arc soul behavior. Anytime you are amplified, any arc soul you have from any source.
Also, Getaway
will
Artist is
become
getting a
the
rework.
supercharged version that will fire off just rapid fire.
Kevin
bolts.
Giannis is the homie, man.
Titan's about being this unstoppable freight train. It's about this constant movement. So we gave Titans
use
a
the
new
controller,
movement
Big Red.
option,
All good, baby, all
something that we
good.
felt like is going to be competitive.
Definitely down,
in
man.
this new
I might have a
environment
full
of air
squad,
dodges
but if
and
if
air
I have a slot
slams,
open, man,
that's
hey,
a new ability called
willing to get
Thruster.
busy, homie.
It's all in first
I'm willing
person.
to
It's
get
all
busy.
very much in the heat
see
of the
the
moment. You
sidestep?
see it happen. Its whole property is like rush down or get away. It's a movement tool to the max. There's going to be this new melee ability called Thunderclap, which is like an amazing thing where he like charges his fist, all super flashy. It's our first ever charge melee, so you hold down the button, and as that cocks back and charges up, you'll end up doing more damage and getting a little bit more range. And speaking of like the whole goal of deleting things, I believe in PvP a full charge is a one-shot kill.
It is, oh yeah.
It's a little skillful to like pull off because you're gonna have to really read your opponent here. The whole through line with Arc is like, it really isn't that complicated. It's move fast, hit hard, and stay alive.
I got that Rick Ross face right now when he first took a bite of that
What
food
I'm
he
most
made. He
excited
was
about
like,
in Season of Plunder is that this is really a season that has a sense of adventure. You're exploring the system. You're looking for pirate treasure, pirate
got you,
relics.
Big Red.
You're seeing the world evolve.
Shoot
in
me
way
a
we
message
haven't
real
done
quick
before.
on Twitter.
I love that with the
and
activities
send
in
me
the
your
season, like, we just
Bungie
leaned
name.
really hard
so I
into
can
the
add
pirate
you.
fantasies. I love
Just so
that
even
we
if we
have
can't play
your own
today,
catch.
whenever I see you
I love
online,
that
man, we
you're
can rock
tracking
out.
down
You know?
buried treasure and then going after the
Nah,
pirate
Dre, we
leaders
need you
in the
Hunter,
caves.
bro. You
The
see that
interesting thing
Arc
about
staff
Destiny
stuff,
is we're
bro?
not just a fantasy game or a sci-fi game. We're kind of a blend of both. We take inspiration when we say pirates. It's old world pirates that you would see traditionally back in the 17 and 1800s. We have like a flintlock pistol. We have an exotic fusion rifle that plays different than fusion rifles you've ever
that's the
seen
exotic
before.
fusion.
It's just
Okay.
like end to end, just really leaning
I
into
thought that
that
wasn't exotic. I'm
spirit
like,
of,
no
like,
way,
the
that's
pirate adventure.
legendary.
And let's also make it so that new players coming in can actually jump in.
Not
and
the
get
hand
started.
rub.
The gift of the
Oh,
Thunder
man.
Gods is a starter kit. It's a set of armor. It's a Thunderlord exotic weapon.
So jump in, join your
I'm gonna have to do a
friends,
DPS test
set
with
sail,
Thunderlord, man.
become the captain, and
Because I
build
think
your crew today.
Machine Gun's
in
got a buff, so I gotta check that out. Dude, I'm trying to message my clients back, dog. This is King's Fall come back. King's Fall confirm. I mean, we kind of knew that, but it's like confirm. Yep, we knew it. Hey man, King's Fall back, baby. This was my favorite D1 raid, man. King's Fall. I remember the first time we beat it. Dre, I think you were on that team. It was like me, you, Homer, Don, a couple other people. Me, you, Homer, Don, maybe Splunkin, and like somebody else. Can't believe I remember the team. That thunderclap is dirty. That punch is like all might. I was wondering what it reminded me of. That was like hitting that United States of Smash, bro. My cheeks hurt from smiling. Oh, Orc's never seen us use stasis, bro. Orc's never seen us use stasis, bro. August 26th, man. Oh, you can get the Orcs.
Man, it is so awesome seeing King's Fall return to Destiny.
Yeah, actually, King's Fall was the first thing I got to work on at Bungie. And I'm thrilled that a whole new generation of Guardians will get to experience this refreshed and reloaded showdown with the Taken King.
So, we've shown you Lightfall. We've shown you the new damage type, Strand. We've shown you some of the deeper changes to the game that we're going to be making throughout the next year.
Right.
But we have one more
I'm
thing.
here.
that we
I'm
are
locked in. I'm
excited
with y'all.
to announce today.
I'm with y'all until Destiny
is coming to the Epic Game Store today.
Okay.
Epic has
I don't know
been
what that
an
means, but
absolutely
okay.
fabulous partner to work with. They love Destiny. And we are just huge fans of what they've been doing in the social game space. When we first started working
It
with
says you
Epic,
can't message me on
we
Twitter?
sat down and talked about the impact that their games have
Let me
had
check that
on
out.
us. And they had a bunch of the same stories for us.
They shared
are you the
stories
Big Red
about
7
playing
too
the
on
Vault
Twitter?
of Glass and how much they enjoy the social experiences in Destiny. And I got to talk about the summer of Fortnite Chapter 1, Season 5, when my whole family was laser focused, taking turns in the island to unlock Drift.
In addition to launching all of Destiny 2 on the Epic Games Store today, for the next week, if you download the game on Epic, we will give you the 30th anniversary for free. If you haven't earned your Galahorn yet, or you haven't played the Grasp Dungeon, come to the Epic Games Store and you can jump in for free.
For free?
We
That's
want to
nice.
welcome all these new
That's a nice
Guardians
incentive.
with a celebration.
That's
One
a real
that
nice
stretches
incentive.
a little further than the last city.
So if you don't have 30th anniversary, get it on Epic, or have a friend download it on Epic Game Store. Zavala, man. Bro. Icor is gonna be in Fortnite. And Fall Guys? Hold on. Bro. I gotta get the Fall Guys Titan, dude. Did they say, they didn't say how we get the skins and stuff yet, right? They didn't say how we get the skins and stuff yet.
A few years ago, we shared our plans for the Light and Darkness saga. This journey, years in the making, is coming to an end. Since we started charting our own course, we've been building this story across 5 years of expansions since the first
crazy,
pyramid
man.
ship emerged in Shadowkeep and we first spoke to the darkness. Then, across Beyond
Eris
Light,
love the darkness, man.
the
What's
Witch
up with
Queen,
her? She kinda
and
crazy.
coming up in Lightfall
I know
and the
what's up
final
with her.
shape,
She got a, you know,
we're
she battled a
building
lot,
towards a
but, you know.
climactic collision between the powers of light and dark.
We've also been working on the Destiny engine behind the scenes, preparing our technology and our game to last for many, many years to come. Because Destiny 2 is not going anywhere, and neither are your expansions. We want this story, since we first communed with the darkness on the moon, to be fully playable, start to finish. And we're happy to announce today that we are not planning to sunset any more expansions.
Thank you.
We want the
Can we bring
Destiny
Forsaken
universe
back,
to
though?
grow.
Please?
And we're going to continue to do everything that we can behind the scenes to keep that possible.
So they're
within
probably
our
going to
game
start to like condense stuff.
But enough about the distant future.
I would assume.
Let's talk about today. The
We're trying to
best
better
day of
optimize.
all year to jump into Destiny.
Yes, because if you're looking to catch up, right now, all expansions are free to play for this entire week on every platform for everyone.
Right now, Season of Plunder is live, and the Helm's got a set of supercharged art gear for anyone looking to catch up on the fun.
Destiny is live on the Epic Games Store. You can download it for free, and you can get the 30th anniversary pack as your welcome gift.
And if you liked what you saw about the future, right now, pre-orders for Lightfall are live on all platforms. And anyone who purchases the annual pass gets the exotic auto rifle Quicksilver Storm today.
Today is a perfect day to play Destiny.
We get
So we'll see you in
AR
game.
right now. Bro, I'm about to go drop the pre-order. 228.23, say less. We get it right now?
When they see this glory,
I'm about to go get it right now. I mean, it's that easy, right? I made a little money from the stock market. I'm about to go cop it. Say less.
I've read about them. What is the human word?
Pirates.
Pirates.
let them come and see. What they do then, that is who they are.
The Witness don't realize we about to catch fade. We keep getting stronger every single, like, expansion. Talk to me nice, baby. Come on, man. Oh my gosh.